So, obviously we know you from The X Factor.
Yeah.
You were kind of the quirky one, weren't you?
People used
You
to
had
say
like
that,
a
yeah.
quirky sort of sense of style.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you kind of get that from? Was it the stylist backstage, or did you kind of bring it to the table and they were asked to work around that?
Well, like the fashion, fashion-wise,
Yeah.
I was always sort of like into my fashion, like I always used to, be like in Topshop or like the vintage stores, and I just sort of like dressed the way I did. I used to always look at some little icons, like I was like 16, I was like Kate Moss and the Olsen twins and things like that, and Agnesine and stuff, and I just think that I came in dressed a bit quirky, or that's the term for my first audition, and then the fashion people like leached off that and were like, yeah, we get our own little dress up dolly, let's dress her up.
Yeah, so they definitely worked with your style.
Yeah,
you weren't kind of like thrown into a situation and told to wear this.
I loved it. They did used to call me the dress up dolly, and I was all on board with that. I loved it.
Yeah. And what about Cheryl Cole? I know in the last series she was there was a lot of focus on her, what she was wearing. It wasn't so much maybe your series, but the last series definitely, were you kind of following her style progression? She wore quite a few wacky outfits, which is I like her.
Yeah, I didn't really see the last show. I was really, really busy. I was doing my West End every Saturday night, so I couldn't tune in then. But she's like a little style icon, and everyone's sort of, she's a very beautiful woman, and there's a lot of young girls that aspire to be like her, and you can put anything on her, and somehow she managed to make it look amazing.
Did you ever follow in her footsteps?
She's worn some really, really great things, but we all have our individual tastes and individual fashion routes we choose to go down.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable in mine.
So not
some style tips I do take from her. She's good.
Yeah. And do you still stay in touch with her at all?
Not really. She's always. I know that she'll always be there if I ever need her, and vice versa. But we're not like busy mates. We don't have 2-hour conversations every night. You know what I mean? But I know a lot of people that work with her and things, and pass her messages and things like that. So.
And now that she's on the market, what famous guy would you kind of put her on a date with? Who would you recommend?
I don't know. Someone beautiful and sweet.
Who do you think's beautiful at the moment?
I say it in every interview. Caleb from Kings of Leon, all the way, and Johnny Depp. Saw him on Jonathan Ross the other night. He's a bit of alright, isn't he? I've had a bit. I love a bit of Johnny Depp. Love that.
Who do you impersonate through your sense of style? I know you're saying you kind of roll with what you've got, but
I don't know. Literally, sense of style. With what do you mean, fashion or singing or?
Who are you completely confident in? Going with their style. I have so many different style icons.
I don't know really.
Yeah.
I change. I'm sort of I just go through magazines, and I'll always I don't really have a fashion icon that I aspire to be like. I'm sort of if I ever walk down the street and I see an outfit in a vintage store or something and I like it, I go, oh, I'll get that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not I don't have any sort of. I love Bridget Bardot, and I love Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah,
I always think that
classic.
she's got such an amazing figure. I think she's probably the most beautiful woman in the world.
Wow.
For me,
yeah.
I think she has a look of Marilyn Monroe. I think they're really similar, and I think that she's just beautiful. And I think that everything she wears, she manages to look absolutely gorgeous.
What about when you go out now? If you go out clubbing, do you do your own makeup?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, definitely. Or if I'm going all out, I'll get someone in to do it for me. I'm a bit useless at my own makeup, but I try my hardest.
And what brands do you kind of like?
I love MAC lipsticks. I think they're really, really great. I really love Clinique foundation and Minerals, mineral foundation, and because it's better for the skin, and MAC do really good eyeliner. I think MAC are really good for getting really amazing colours, and I love Clinique for the coverage and stuff.
Yeah, well, for someone who doesn't do your own makeup,
I know, I do.
You know quite a lot of
I know,
makeup.
I do. I'm always obviously I go to shoots and stuff like that. So I was ooh, that looks good.
Yeah. Do you kind of stay in touch with your friends from home? Do you still go out with those guys?
Yeah, they are my ultimate best friends. I speak to them every day, and I'm gonna probably go home this weekend and have a big night out with my girlies. And they were down for New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
They always come down to down
Down.
to London as often as they can. They love it.
And so you're based in London now?
Yeah, I am.
Do you have an apartment, or are you just staying in a
Yeah,
hotel?
I've got my own apartment,
Really?
my own little pad, which I love.
Gosh.
Yeah.
How old are you now? 18?
I'm 18,
I wish I had my apartment.
Oh, really? I know, I love it. I love having my own space. I
Yeah,
love it. I
yeah.
love it, especially because I'm so messy as well.
Yeah. Right. So your new album's coming out? When is that?
Yeah. That is out. I don't know the exact date. I'm awful. I want to say the 29th of April, but don't take my word for it. But yeah, Songs of the Tainted Cherry Tree. It'll be out
Yeah.
before you know it. I'm well excited about it.
And you collaborated with, or songwriting-wise, you collaborated with Ellie Goulding, who just won
Yeah,
the Brit Award. How was that?
Definitely. That's great. I mean, it was such a great experience. I wrote a few songs with her, and she's a really, really lovely girl, and we bonded a lot. And yeah, it was some great times. I remember it was summer, we were on the balcony, and we just had fun with each other. And
Yeah.
she taught me a lot, and we connected really well.
Some
yeah.
people say you look alike, or you kind of got that same look
Really,
going on.
I think
What
it's
do you
maybe because we
think?
have blonde hair.
Yeah.
You know.
But you're both kind of, I don't know, you do hate to repeat the word quirky, but you do have that kind of, different thing
Yeah, I
going
mean,
on.
some people do say that we're quite alike, whether because maybe our voices, are both quite soft, and but we are very different. If you put us next to each other, I'm a lot taller for one.
Really?
A lot taller. Oh yeah, she's. I think I'm quite tall though. I don't know, but you're actually really
I'm
tall.
quite
aren't
tall.
you? Yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
I'm 5'8", I think.
Yeah, I'm
I thought it
5'6",
was 5'7",
5'7".
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So.
I can kind of see it.
I've got really awful posture, but when I'm stood up properly, I'm really tall.
What instruments did you play? Did you play some for the record? 'Cause I know
Yeah.
you played the guitar. You played that before.
Yeah, I
in the
play
show.
a bit of guitar and I play a bit of piano, but I play the trumpet on my album. Yeah, and yeah, that's it, instrument-wise.
Gosh,
Yeah.
wow. So you're quite multi-talented. Do you think you're going to be around for a long time? I know it's kind of hard for you to predict your own.
Yeah, hopefully I
lifespan
am.
music.
I mean, you'd not get rid of me that easily. I'll always crawl back up. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do I'll be on album 3 and things like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. But I'm prepared. I'm prepared to give it my all.
And what about people like JLS and Alexandra Burke? Would you ever think about collaborating with anyone else from the show?
I don't think our sounds would go together.
Yeah,
I think we're good doing our individual things.
Yeah.
But I'll gladly go and see them and support them. I mean, I went to go and see JLS the other night, and I think they're great. Great boys, lovely boys.
Yeah.
And Ruth, who's my best friend now, and she's doing great. She's at EMI and she's writing and stuff. Maybe Ruth. I mean, she's my
Yeah,
best
you
friend.
could kind
so
of
we could
fit
do
it together.
something.
Maybe not so much JLS.
Yeah, I know. I think of be dancing. I think it's really odd.
Danny Minogue.
Yeah.
Another judge of the X Factor. She's recently revealed to OKTV that she's going to bring out a new fashion line. Would you ever think of doing something like that?
Yeah. Oh wow, that's really cool. Yeah, someone asked me this before.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not on the cards or anything, but I think that's a really, really good idea. It's a really I love being just creative, and I think it's a really good opportunity to do that. And I love my fashion, maybe some extravagant headpieces and things like that, and really big fur coats, and I love that. I love that. Maybe one day.
Yeah, definitely. I can see it happening.
Hopefully.
Okay, cool then. I think that's kind of it.
Good. Yay.
Yay.
Thank you very much
Thank
for
you
that.
too.
It's been a pleasure.
Very
Thank you for the
interesting.
chocolate. I enjoyed the
No, of course.